Hey, what's going on? This is Race Craze here with a Diecast review. This one will be a special edition because we're doing a review and comparison between the Elite and ARC version of the Kurt Busch Daytona 500 win from 2017. So we'll start this one off with the boxes here. Roll the diecast off to the side here. So, standard diecast box. It's going to have all the standards from 2017, which is just the honeycomb kind of background with a checkered flag, monster logos, winner sticker. Backside, we got 2017 race schedule, 17, and then the production number, which is one of 2141. So that's the standard box. Now the Elite box. Now this is a little different. So you see it's a little tall. That is because it came on a base. As we'll open the box here and take a look on the inside, and I got the base still. It is this old style box where the cover lifts up like this. So you get it lifted up, and then, as you can see, tall foam. So you're going to open up the top of that. Stick it back in the box there. And then there. That's on the inside. So that's the base that it comes on. Now, I had to unscrew it by drilling through the glue, or the, I think it's plastic. But that's your base. It's about that big. See, I have the one screw. I just basically spun the car around, off the one screw, and I drilled out the other one. So that's why there's no second screw. But there is two screws. The bit is a triangle, so you have to have a specific drill bit for that. I did not. Don't know where you can find them. So that is a question I do not have an answer for. It'll come with all the extras. It'll have the confetti, winner card, the RCEA Elite card, and of course the winner sticker. So it'll have all these standard parts and pieces with it there, right down there, and those will all come along with the base. So that is with the Elite on top of the box. So that's the only difference in boxes. The Elite does have a nicer box in my opinion, but there is no window, so you can't look in and see the car. They used to do that, but they have gone away from it. I'm glad. I like this style box better. I think it's more protective. So that's the difference in boxes. Now on to the diecast themselves. We'll do the review of, they both look the same, and then we'll do the comparison. So I'll just review the Elite version, and then we can go on to the differences between the two. So, start off here, moving it down to the close-up. Trying to get this done pretty quick. Make sure I got enough time here that I can make this get on YouTube here this week. Alright, so down the left side here, this car is absolutely gorgeous. They knocked it out of the park. They did a lot of really, really good things. I have literally just one complaint, and it's not even a complaint. It's just a kind of a bummer thing. But you can see all the damage. They've got the marks, confetti all down the side. It's just everywhere. And as you can see, the damage, it's kind of pixelated. Pixelated there, a little pixelated on the tire on the front. I mean, pixelated by the number. So the damage, or the little pixelated damage, is my only complaint. I don't like that that pixelated. But they'd still knocked it out of the park. Front side here, we got the grass on the hood here. We've got Ford there, Bear Bond, confetti, Ford Fusion Grill, Haas automation on the front. There's that Bear Bond. Look at that. They textured it perfectly. You can see all the little shading that was done just to even make it look like the headlight was underneath as far as the way they put the Bear Bond on there. So great job. Onto the right side. Oh yeah. More Bear Bond on the left rear there, or the right rear. And then we've got the wall scrape there. A little bit up here by the fender too. I mean, this car is a home run. If you don't have one, get one. These things are so cool. They are probably going to be the #1 race win of the year. If not, I can't imagine why. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. They did such a good job. On the back, as you can see there, a little bit of confetti on the deck lid, Kurt Busch on the back windshield. And that'll basically do it for the car's paint scheme. Gorgeous car. Highly recommend it. If you can get an Elite, which I believe Lionel still had some available last I checked, so I would recommend picking it up in Elite just for how it looks. But the ARC actually looks just as good. So they're both great. So if you only like doing the ARC version or the Platinums, do those because they both look fantastic. I couldn't see any paint differences. All I could see was the different chassis, the different chassis issues, or not issues, but yeah, the paint. I got the Elite and the ARC just to see if is there a difference in the paint quality, the shine, little detail. They look the same. Honestly, they did a great job on both. So now we're gonna go to the side by side. So that one, that was the Elite. This is the ARC. So we're gonna try and put them side by side here. So that's side by side on the front. Obviously, it looks very, very similar. Detail on the headlight decals, a little better on the Elite. The grass is I almost think it looks better on the ARC than it does on the Elite. But again, they're very, very close. Look very, very good paint-wise. Now we go to under the hood. So under the hood is where we're going to have the first big difference. So this is under the hood of the Elite. As you can see, we've got the motor detail. Let's center that up here. Right there. We got braces, tethers. We've got a lot more detail under this hood than we're going to have under the other one. But the hood does not open as far. That's as high as it opens. Now, get next door to this other one. That hood. Look at that difference in level. Much higher hood opening, but there is less detail on the inside of the motor here. So, again, the detail on the motor isn't huge unless you store them with the hoods open or really enjoy that part of the detail. But yeah, so that would be, your difference as far as the detail you're looking at there is between that one and then the Platinum there. So, that is what you'll see under the hood for a difference. Now we'll go to the trunk. Alright, so this is in the ARC version. Center it up here. So in the ARC, you can see we've got red fuel cell, tubing, just kind of, this is standard. Not a lot of differences between the ARC and the Elite, but the differences that there are very, very noticeable. So in the Elite, there you go, brace, tethers. Detail on the inside is about the same. So basically you're getting the brace and tethers on these. And then, as you can see with the camera, this one here is a painted-on rear camera. That one is actually physical. It dents out. So that is also a big difference. The next thing we'll go to is the roof. Let's see here. I'll just pick that up. On the roof here, it's kind of hard to see if I can get it to focus in correctly. There we go. Antenna right there and there. There are antennas on the roof. There are not antennas on the ARC. There is no antennas on that, so that is something that you'll notice. There we go, get that mounted a little taller. And then we'll go to the roof flaps. And these are a little tricky to get open. They got the tethers on them. And the Elites, oh man, this is something I love that they did. So you see that here. We've got the tethers, and then you can see this little piece of cloth. And that is on every roof flap that just basically holds it up and help put that car back on the ground. But I love that they put that in the detail here. It looks absolutely fantastic. Great addition by Lionel to these 2017s. It's fantastic. They knocked it out of the park. So that'll be your differences. Get over to this one here. You can see the roof flaps on that. Just open up, no tethers, but they look, not a big difference there. So between the two of them, that's what you'll see. Now we're going to go to the cab. So on the cab here, window net does not come down on this one. Something either stuck. I have to look closer, but you see that mirror on the A post there, on the driver's post there. There's a mirror right there. So that mirror and then the different colored gauges on the inside. That is the difference in the cab. This one is not going to have those colored gauges. Or actually, it's the whole digital dash. Completely different dash system, just so you know. That is the old dash, just gauges, and then obviously no mirror. Where the new one has the digital dash in there. Right there, if you can kind of see it. Yeah, it's got the digital dash. It's got the radio wire, and then the rearview mirror. So between those, that will be the end of this video. I'm running out of time here, according to the phone. It says I've got about 20 seconds before it's going to run out of juice. So give it a like, leave a comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.